It's interesting, isn't it, when we want to do something and achieve something and go somewhere. It's interesting how our mind sometimes stops us. It sometimes holds us back and stops us from going where we want to go and being who we want to be. Now, why is that? When we say that we want something more than anything, why is it then that the one thing that says that we want it more than anything is the one thing that actually stops us? Because what we actually do is we give ourselves excuses. We say, oh, I don't have time, or I don't have money, or I don't have this, or I don't have that. But actually, no, it's just a lack of belief. Because everything is just excuses, it's not a lack of resources, but a lack of resourcefulness, as Tony Robbins says. So what is it that truly stops us, and why do we stop ourselves? Why do we sabotage ourselves when actually truly we know what we want is something more and something greater? But so many people go through life not knowing what it would be like to achieve what it is they truly want to achieve. And I don't want you to be these people. I don't want you to wake up when you're in your 90s and think, oh, I wish I'd have done this, I wish I'd have done that. Well, actually, no, you can do it right now, but just be aware that your self-sabotage will be what holds you back. But there are ways to change it, because you know what? You are normal. We all self-sabotage. We all have that fuck it mentality. We've all done it. I do it, you do it, everybody does it, okay? It's part of life, but knowing that it's just thought, and thought only has power that we give it. Knowledge is not power. Knowledge is wasted power unless we action it. Okay, so you might know everything that you need to know about thoughts. You might know everything you need to know about where you want to go in life. But if you are not putting it into practice, then you are wasting what you know. You are wasting your time and wasting parts of your life. If you don't want to, that's cool. I'm not here to try and make people feel bad for their life. But if you want more, if you want a better quality of life, if you want to achieve more, be more, do more, see more, then you need to be prepared. You need to be able to put into place the tools that you learn along the way. So if you're wanting to change those thoughts and change the way you think about them, it's really, really simple. It's really simple. Is it easy? No, but is it simple? Yes. Because the thing is, we have these thoughts that if we have a complex problem, we need a complex answer. The answer is wonderfully simple. The answer is so wonderfully simple. You just need to change the way you look at things, and also notice what thoughts you are choosing to believe. And this applies to any part of life. Maybe you're not the happiest person right now. Maybe you're not where you want to be right now. But no matter what it is you're going through, if you learn this technique, you'll change your whole quality of life. You're looking at someone who was suicidal at 17. Okay, and I learned this. And it's changed my whole quality of life. I know I will never be suicidal again. I know I will never let it harbour me and hold me back again, because I know too much. I know too much about changing the way we look at things and changing our thoughts. So notice the thoughts. Notice the thought that really holds you back or pisses you off or makes you feel down. Notice those thoughts, okay? How can you change them? Let's reframe them and change them to something more positive and more empowering. Now, it's not about positivity bullshit. I hear so many people say, well, I'm just being realistic. It's stupid for me to pretend this or pretend that. It's not about pretending. It's about being open to the fact there can be positivity in every moment. And that's the beautiful thing about positivity. No matter what happens, you can be positive. And believe it or not, that will irritate people. You irritate people by being positive. People are like, well, that's not realistic. No. And that's okay, that's their journey. You let them have that as you wish. Let them have that belief. But if you're wanting to change your thoughts, notice the thought that is holding you back. Maybe it's, I can't be bothered. Maybe it's, I'm too tired. Maybe it's, I'm hungry. Maybe it's, I'm this, I'm that. Is that thought helping you? Take the time and sit, is that thought helping you? If it isn't, brilliant, because we can change it, okay? Is that thought causing you pain in the long run? Ask yourself, if I keep believing this way or this way in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, what is my life going to look like if I keep believing these set of beliefs? And you're not going to be perfect at this. Nobody is. I've not met anybody who is perfect. There's no one who is perfect. But as soon as you start to change your thoughts, you're going to see a whole different quality of life. So notice that thought. Is it helping or hindering you? If it's hindering you, great, change it. And I don't mean like a total 180. Maybe, that's too much for some people. Maybe it's too much of a swing. That's absolutely fine. But change it to something more positive and more empowering. Maybe you have a thought, I can't be bothered, or I can't do this. Maybe for some people, they can easily change it to, I can do this, I can be bothered, and they're up and off. But maybe other people need a little bit more help, or they need a little bit of a softer approach. So maybe it's I'm learning new ways to do this, or if I become bothered about this, I'm going to approach my life in a totally different way. Maybe you need a softer reframe of your thoughts. I'm not trying to put words in your mouth. I don't really like doing that, so you can choose to reframe. But if it's just, I'm learning, I'm growing, or I'm making progress every day, or I'm making my way towards my goal. As long as it's a forward motion thought, as long as you're not harking back, as long as it's not pulling you back, it's the right thing to do. It is the right thing to do. It's the right change to make. It's the right thought to go for. I see so many people held back by their thoughts, and life is too short. Life truly is too short. So, take a deep breath. I get so passionate about this because I know that people watch this and they'll watch it and they'll think, well, you know, you don't know what I feel like, you don't know my life, you don't know this, and I know that I don't, but I don't need to. I don't need to know your life, I don't need to know your story, I don't need to know I don't need to. It all comes from you. Any help in this world that we receive, it actually comes from within, because I could say things all day to you, but until you believe it, until you start actioning it, there's going to be no difference. You make the change, you help yourself and you support yourself. You don't need me. So please, if you're watching this thinking, Hannah, but you don't know my life. No, I don't, and I don't need to. I've watched people completely turn their lives around. Like I said, I was suicidal. Not anymore. I've seen people on the edge of destitution or poverty, and now they're not anymore. I've heard the most amazing stories of people just changing their thoughts and changing their beliefs. And if they can do it, and if I can do it, you can do it. So change the way you look at things. I encourage you to be more positive. I encourage you to let go of negativity. Negativity has its place because we're humans and we have that spectrum of emotions, but I encourage you to let go of it and open yourself to the possibility that positivity can be found in every single moment if you allow it. So I really, really hope that helps. And if it has, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like, hit the notification bell so you get a little notification every time I upload a brand new video. And also check out the links in the description box below to see any sort of bits and bobs of social media that I do, so please check those out. And please, if you've liked or shared this, I appreciate it, because somebody could watch this today and it could truly change your life. So thank you very much. Have a beautiful day. Take care.